Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. It's game number 22. We're just a little bit over the quarter mark of the season. Montreal at the end of a 5-game road trip in Columbus to take on the Blue Jackets in what is probably not as easy a game. I'll say not as I thought they'd win pretty easily like last week when I was talking about this game. It might not go that way. So, anyways, I've got the preview. So I've got stats for the game. I've got the lineups, and the guess the score contest, which I forgot to put up the thing there. But if you guess the score of the game and the goal scorer, the first goal scorer of the game, so you can pick that guy from either team. And if you get both of those things, and you're the first person in the comments with that guess, then you win $10 directly into your bank account via Interact. So please leave your guesses in the comments. I'm going to give you what I think the game's going to be a little later on, and good luck good luck. We're looking for our first winner so far this year. All right, so I've also got news. I got most of the news I have here is for this game. So, but we'll start with this here. Jacob Fowler named goalie of the week in Hockey East. He also is leading Hockey East and maybe the NCAA. I'm not 100% sure, with a 198 goals against average and a 932 save percentage, or maybe 931. And that is third. So Jacob Fowler, in his first year, just stepped up from basically from junior. And he hasn't missed a step. Really good goalie of the future here for Montreal. And this is something he said about some advice he got from Coach Marty at the development camp. He said there were only so many seats at the table, and you couldn't just take your own chair. You had to take it from someone else. And I think as a goalkeeper, it's difficult because you never know when the opportunity will present itself. If you're not ready for that opportunity, you never know when you'll get another one. That's why every day here I work to have this opportunity and not to miss it when it presents itself. That's a focused goalie. His determination, his drive. I mean, this kid I think he's going to be something special. And he's going to be a Hab doing that. So let's hope he works out the way it looks like. And Jacob Fowler, Hockey East goalie of the week again. And it won't be the last time this year either. And it's the second or third time already this year. So, all right, let's get to this game as far as the news from this game. Columbus Blue Jackets have won 3 of their last 4 games. So you could say they're due for a loss, or you could say they're on a hot streak, right? They're on a heater. Habs power play has gone 6 games with no goals after a stretch of 6 games with a power play goal, at least one in those games. Columbus has the second best penalty kill in the league. So this is another game. It's the 3 of the last few games, I don't know how many, maybe 3 of the last 3. They've faced teams with really good penalty kills, and they have gotten no power play goals. Probably going to be game 7 with no power play goals from the look of it. Emil Bemstrom, who had 2 power play goals for Columbus the last time these two teams met, is now in the AHL, so we don't have to worry about him. Columbus leads the NHL with 51 5-on-5 goals, and they are sixth in goals per 60 minutes. Montreal ranks 27th. Columbus Blue Jackets defense are heavily involved in the offense with 56 points, that's goals and assists, out of 67 Columbus Blue Jacket goals this season. Montreal leads the league, though, in defenseman goals with 16. So Montreal getting a really good contribution from the defense, and this is something that was sorely lacking over the last few seasons. So this is a good thing for the future, is that the defense will be contributing nicely to the to the goal scoring and the offense. Both of these two teams, excuse me, my voice broke there, are in the bottom 4 in the NHL in expected goals against, which means they're letting up a lot of goals. So this could be high scoring, and it could be low scoring. We'll have to see how it goes on the ice. All right, that's all I've got for that. Now, I'm going to tackle this finally is the Corey Perry situation. Corey Perry was waived yesterday and cleared waivers this afternoon, and his contract has been terminated. So Corey Perry is now, I guess, a free agent. No teams decided to pick him up. So this is what it is now. The rumor was out there that Corey Perry had some relationship with Connor Bedard's mother. That is not true. I did not talk about it because I didn't think it was true, and I wasn't going to pile on this story, and cause, unnecessary. They wouldn't see me, but cause unnecessary pain to the family if it were true, right? I didn't think it was true anyway, and I wasn't going to do it until I had confirmation. So, confirmation has come that Corey Perry did not sleep with Connor Bedard's mother, which I knew that I didn't think that happened. So, the closest I can tell is it was like some kind of like an initiation ritual or like hazing that he got caught doing, or he was overly aggressive sexually with an employee of the Chicago Blackhawks, not a player. And the team didn't approve of that. And I guess because of all the focus on them with the Kyle Beach, the rape stuff, and not Kyle Beach, he got raped. The other guy, I can't remember his name offhand, and no one should ever mention his name again because he doesn't deserve it. But they're kind of under a microscope, and I guess they decided that it's no tolerance, and whatever Corey Perry did, which probably won't officially come out from them, we'll have to hear it some other way, was probably pretty bad. Or it might not have been that bad, and they just overreacted. I don't know, but he is no longer with the team, and that's that. I guess for the Corey Perry as a Chicago Blackhawk era, that's over. What he did, we can only speculate. And I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to give you my guess for the guess to score contest, and we're going to get to the preview for the game. I'm not picking a team here because I don't know. I honestly, it's 4-3. I'm going to say Montreal because Montreal's my team, but it could go either way. I'm going to give them the same score as last time, same situation, 4-3 in overtime. And first goal, I'm going to give it to Adam Fantilli just to be different. And Fantilli with the first goal. That's my guess. Give yours in the comments. Good luck. If you do, it is guess the score of the game, first goal scorer of the game. Either team you can pick that guy from. First person in the chat with that guess, and you win the $10 prize directly in your bank account. So give it a try. We're looking for our first winner this season. All right, I got no more of that stuff. So let's get to the game. So it is the 9-10-2 Montreal Canadiens up against the Columbus Blue Jackets, 7-12-4 in Columbus. You can watch this game because it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. In Canada, it's on Sportsnet. In the Canadiens region, on RDS in French. In Blue Jackets region, Bally Sports, Ohio, and streaming ESPN Plus, RDS, and Sportsnet Plus, where I'll be watching that. Last 10 games, 3-6-1 for the Jackets, and they won their last game. Montreal is 4-6-0 in their last 10, and they lost their last game. Season series, they played October 26th in Montreal, where Montreal won that 4-3 in overtime. They play tonight in Columbus, and then they'll be back in Montreal on March 12th, and that'll end the season series there. Home and away record, Montreal is away, so they're 4-6-0 on the road, and Columbus is 5-7-0 at home. Atlantic standings, from top to bottom: Boston Bruins, Florida Panthers, Detroit Red Wings, Toronto Maple Leafs. Boo! Tampa Bay Lightning, Buffalo Sabres, Montreal Canadiens, and the Ottawa Senators. Now, the overall standings, where does Montreal sit? They sit at 25. They're 25th in the league, and they've got Calgary and Seattle with 21 points ahead of them. They've got 20. I didn't check if there's anybody else with 21 points, though. Anaheim Ducks and Columbus, who they're playing tonight, are just behind them with 18 points. Tail of the tape, Scoring chances for percentage, 45.4% for Montreal, 28th, and 46.6% for them, 23rd. Not that much different. Goals per game, 2.71 for Montreal, 28th, and 2.91 for Columbus, 22nd. Very little difference. Goals against per game, 3.48 for Montreal, 25th, and 3.39 for the Jackets, 21st. Again, not much difference. Power play percentage, 18% for Montreal, dropping, continues to drop. But 11.1% for the Blue Jackets, that's 28th, so that's not a very dangerous power play. PK percentage, 73.5% for Montreal, 27th. And they have an 89.2% PK, second in the league. It's going to be difficult for Montreal, or they'll get a couple of goals here, and they're both due. Power plays due, and their PKs due to give up. Who knows, right? But you can see by the numbers, just like against who was it that we played? It was almost the same. The numbers were very similar, and I said exactly what I'm going to say here. They're very close teams, and this game can go either way, really, if you look at the numbers. Head-to-head record this year, Montreal won their only meeting, and the Jackets lost in overtime. Face-off percentage, Montreal, 52.7% at the dot, sixth in the league, 47.6%, and that's 23rd for the Jackets. So Montreal maybe has an advantage there, but they got to take that advantage and not waste it. Shots on goal, 4, and shots allowed. So allowed 34.5 for Montreal per game and 33.6 for the Jackets per game. And shots 4 on goal, 28.5 for Montreal per game, 30.6 for the Jackets. So they're a little bit better in both, but I mean, just a little bit. Players to watch over the last 5 games in points. Montreal, Alex Newhook, 5 points. For them, Bruce Jenner with 6. Goals, Newhook with 3, Jenner with 4. Assists, Suzuki, both Suzuki and Werenski with 4 assists each. And plus minus, Slafkovsky plus 3 and Werenski plus 7. Team leaders. In goals, Monahan still with 6. He's been stuck there for a while, so he needs a goal. He's due for a goal. Maybe he gets one tonight. Boone Jenner, I was going to say Bruce Jenner. Boone Jenner with 11 goals. Points, Suzuki with 17 and Jenner with 16. Average time on ice, Matheson 24.51, Werenski 23.25, and wins, Monty with 4 and Elvis Merzlikins with 5. Columbus's top 5 in scoring, Boone Jenner 11 goals, 5 assists, 16 points, even. Zach Werenski 1 goal, 14 assists, 15 points, plus 2. Ivan Provorov, 2 goals, 12 assists, 14 points, minus 3. Kirill Marchenko, 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points, plus 4. And Johnny Hockey, Johnny Gaudreau, 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points, minus 2. Kind of fell off the board there a bit, right? Since his move to Columbus. Habs top 5. Cole Caulfield and Nick Suzuki both tied with 6 goals, 11 assists, and 17 points. Cole is a +1. Nick is a -7. Mike Matheson, 5 goals, 10 assists, 15 points, -10. Sean Monahan, 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points, -6. And Alex Newhook, 6 and 6 for 12 points and a -5. And the goalies tonight, I think it's Merzlikins? Yes. Goalies tonight. Sam Montembeault, 4-3-1, 281 goals against, 908 save percentage. They're not super great numbers, but those are good numbers. And considering how shitty in a lot of games the defense is in front of him, that's pretty good. He's got no shutouts. And Merzlikins, 5-7-3, 311 goals against, 907 save percentage, and no shutouts. So, yeah, I'll take Monty in nets over Merzlikins right now, I guess, if you're going by the numbers. Blue Jackets lineup projected: Jenner, Gaudreau, and Marchenko. First line, Fantilli, Texier, and Laine. Second line, Sillinger, Voronkov, and Chinakhov. Third line, and Kuraly, Robinson, and Danforth are the fourth line. Werenski and Boquist. First pairing, Provorov and Jiricek. Second pairing, Bean and Goodbranson. Third pairing, Merzlikins starting. Spencer Martin backing him up. Habs lineup projected. They did not practice this morning, apparently. So they could be different, but they have the changes that I know of, so they're probably accurate. Not much change, but there's a little bit. Suzuki, Newhook, Gallagher, first line. Dvorak, Caulfield, Slavkovsky, second line. Monahan, Pearson, Anderson, third line. Then this is where there's a change. Evans, Armia, and Ulanen. So Armia is in for Pezzetta, who's a healthy scratch. Matheson, Barron, first pair. Gulli, Kovacevic is the second pair. And Struble and Lindstrom, third pair. Monty starting. Primo backing him up. And Primo is already confirmed to be starting against Florida tomorrow. So we already know that, and it was figured. Matt and I talked about it in our podcast and maybe elsewhere, and we figured this is how it would go. 3 games in 4 nights again for Montreal, and they'll get everybody a start, right? So I expect Allen to start on Saturday when they are in Detroit, where Patrick Kane might make his Detroit debut. I don't know if he has yet. I doubt it, but he might on Saturday. All right. That's it. That's all I got for you. Ran a little bit long. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Live stream for the game at 7. Post game right after. And hopefully you guys will join us for that. Our 2 podcast links are in the description. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And I'll see you later tonight. Ciao, everybody.